My name is Donna Matthews Gerald, and along with being the attending veterinarian here at the Massachusetts General Hospital, I had the honor of serving as the 61st president of the American College of Laboratory Animal Medicine. During my tenure, I had the opportunity to interview four true trailblazers in our college: Doctors William Watson, Gwen McCormick, Leslie Diaz, and Tracy Hanna all sat down with me to share their personal and professional journeys.
I was accepted in veterinary school in 1961 at Tuskegee as a 19-year-old. In other words, still a teenager. This was during the time of the civil rights movement.
Yes.
So again, being a young college student, I did participate in the civil rights protests. Our junior year, our third year in veterinary school, we had mostly clinics, so I could devote time to going up to Montgomery, Alabama, and protesting in front of the state capitol. And of course, our instructors, now it was only about 3 or 4 of my class members that were involved. And our instructors were very concerned because at that time, it was not an easy thing. We were taught nonviolence, to be nonviolent in the protests, but nobody taught the other participants on the other side on the street how to be nonviolent.
But it wasn't until I went to undergrad at UNCG in Greensboro. I was walking down the street the first week I was there, and a carload of white boys drove by and called me the N-word. That was the first time I was exposed to that. But I said, they're too late because I know who I am. With my father being a very spiritual man and my mother being loving and taking care of me, I knew I was here for a purpose.
A little old black man like me, little black young kid, a biology major, excited, Donna, got exposed to biology, got excited about research. Now, could I find a black researcher at NIHS? No. There were black PhDs at North Carolina Central University, certainly. But now you want to know. You're saying, can I excel in this environment myself? Could I become a PhD or a vet or something? I mean, is there something for me in this?
Talk about your years at MGH a little bit and just how that helped you to be in the associate director at Rockefeller.
I feel like, I have like 3 things on me, right? I look young, I'm a woman, and then I'm also Latina. So it is hard at times to overcome. I do find myself to just sort of like having to sometimes push a little bit more than maybe the average person needs to push to get things done. But for me, I feel like I've been living like this all my life. So it's not, it's one of these you learn.
Yes. How else can we improve from what your perspective is to support our memberships in diversity, equity, inclusion in general?
There are a lot of qualified people of color in the college, and they need to use their talents. They need to do more of that. It should be a rainbow in the leadership, because you have a lot of qualified people of all hues and colors. So that would be one thing that they need to probably expand on and continue. I see things going in that direction, but it could easily drop off the cliff if we're not vigilant.
Intentionality, Donna, to get resources to do it. Will your dean do it? I always told Dean Milan he could do anything he wanted to. He wouldn't believe me half the time. I said, if you want to do it, I said, you got to wake up in the morning. You got to drink this stuff, man. You got to drink this every day. I gave him a cup, Donna, with everything on it. Every kind of definition of diversity, I gave him a cup. And I said, now you got to drink from this cup every day.
Take a global view and see what's best, what's going on. So I say, go out into the world with an open heart and open mind, and you'll be so amazed at the blessings that you will receive. That's something I've learned. So there are a lot of people out there, and people from Thailand and other places, So in Singapore, going and doing site visits at various places, I happen to do that. So that's, those are things to know that there is so much you don't know, and go out and to explore the world and see. And that makes your life so much richer.
Something about our sort of group that I do feel like our group is everyone is very welcoming and very open to speaking and getting to know each other. I mean, the downside now is because we do have a pandemic and we can't get together, which sort of, those gatherings really do help to network. And I feel like our field is very good with sharing of ideas and wanting to help each other out. And I which I think is very unique to our team.